When we picture a Roman soldier, we often imagine the iconic legionary of the empire. Segmented armor, rectangular shields, and short swords flashing under imperial banners. But the Roman army of the Republic, before the emperors, before the eagle standards, looked very different, and for a long time we knew very little about them. For decades, our understanding of Republican military gear relied on scattered literary references and a few images carved in stone. But archaeology has changed everything. From the windswept hills of Numantia to the siege lines of Alesia, a clearer picture is finally emerging. Sites like Renieblas, Caminreal, and Entremont have yielded weapons, armor fragments, and even artillery, helping us reconstruct what Rome's armies looked like before Caesar crossed the Rubicon. Let's begin with the most iconic weapon of the Roman soldier, the pilum. More than just a javelin, the pilum was an armor-piercing missile designed for maximum disruption. Its long iron shank and pyramidal head could punch through a shield and continue into the body behind it. Modern experiments show it could pierce 30 millimeters of wood at just 5 meters. And while it often bent on impact, that wasn't the goal. It was just a useful side effect. Variants existed, heavy and light, socketed or tanged, and examples have been found from Spain to Gaul. Even incendiary versions with hollow shafts for burning material have been uncovered. Before the Marian reforms, Rome's legions fought in 3 lines, and the rear line, the triarii, carried spears instead of pila. Spearheads varied in shape and size, often reflecting individual craftsmanship. They were brutal, close combat weapons, less elegant than the pilum, but just as deadly when used in tight formations. The Gladius Hispaniensis, the sword that made Rome famous, was likely inspired by Spanish designs. Short, deadly, and built for stabbing as well as slashing, it marked a shift in Roman tactics toward more close-quarters fighting. Finds from Delos, Smihel, and Alesia show us blades ranging from 60 to 76 centimeters, with elegant tapering points and practical grips. Polybios praised their effectiveness, and contrary to later myth, they weren't only for stabbing. The Roman dagger, too, likely came from Spain. Compact and practical, its curved grip and long midrib blade made it an ideal backup weapon. Though not mentioned by Polybios, daggers became common by the 1st century BC, so much so that they appear on coins minted after Caesar's assassination in 44 BC. Soldiers wore them horizontally on their belts, easily drawn in tight quarters. Rome didn't just fight with muscle and steel. They also brought machines to the battlefield. Catapults, stone shot, and slings were standard siege weapons, even in the Republican period. At Numantia, round shot made from local sandstone range from under a pound to over 30 pounds in weight. Slingshot often bore taunts, tiny lead insults hurled at the enemy at lethal speed. And from Ampurias to Caminreal, archaeologists have uncovered the wooden frames of ancient Roman artillery. If Trajan's column defines the imperial legionary, then Republican soldiers are shaped by the rare imagery of the altar of Domitius Ahenobarbus and the Aemilius Paulus monument. A handful of carved soldiers, and even fewer tombstones, are all we have. But together with archaeology, they tell a story not of uniformity, but variety. A mix of local weapons, evolving tactics, and regional traditions. This was the Roman Republic's army. Less polished, perhaps, but just as formidable. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to HistoryVault for more deep dives into the arms, armor, and battlefield realities of the ancient world, and beyond. And if you'd like to support the channel and help us bring more history to life, consider joining us on Patreon. In the next episode, we'll explore the evolution of Roman armor, tracing its development from the age of Augustus to the reign of Hadrian. Until then, dig deeper, see further, understand more.